Hello guys, welcome back again. No, this is dollar here. So yeah, this is let me just let me just add a symbol here in the background so that it can be visible. Yeah, I think that's fair. Okay, is it visible enough? Okay, let me just make it a bit darker so that I don't have to keep on explaining what is this pair. This is just $JPY, by the way. Okay, this is just $JPY on the monthly time frame. So fine, let's look at it, guys. It's okay, bit late. Okay, yeah. So this is just $JPY on the monthly time frame. So right. So let's inspect what is it that has actually been going on with $JPY. So overall, $JPY has been on an uptrend and then came back to retest a bit before it actually continued going to the upside. Okay. So now looking at it now, it has just created an inversely W pattern. Okay, it has actually created an extended W pattern here like this here, and then came back to retest before a continuation. So basically, with the way it is, $JPY is what? $JPY. It's on an uptrend, going to the upside. Okay, fine. So now let's go to the weekly time frame. Okay, looking on the weekly, what is it that we can actually see? When $JPY had actually just broken above here, I actually spoke about how this thing was actually going to come back and retest before a continuation going to the upside, of which it broke out, came back to retest, and now it's actually going to the upside. So I believe that it's actually going to the all-time high, right? So with this now, what we can actually be looking at it is that, and as well, if you guys can remember when this thing was still around here, I actually spoke about how this area was a support area and how we would want to see the market actually continue going to the upside. Okay, so now what we're actually going to be doing, we're going to be going to the daily time frame. Going to the daily time frame, everything is clear to us because now what we had actually spoken about this area being a resistant area now turns support, it was actually about to happen. So if you guys can look at what has actually happened right now, the market has actually created an overextended W pattern and broken up above the neckline. So that's the retest that we're looking for. And right now the market is actually pushing to the upside. Okay. So what you can actually be analyzing, what we can actually be looking forward to, it is the most recent price, of which it's what has actually been happening here. This one is actually quite easy because the market is actually trending in the right direction. Understand? So here we actually broke out and we actually saw a retest coming through. And right now the market is actually about to push to the upside. Okay. So now going to the daily 4-hour time frame. On the 4 hours as well, I had actually spoken about it when the market was actually, I had actually drawn a zone, sort of like what is this called? A channel like this, and I actually spoke about it when the market was actually somewhere around here. I spoke about how we're gonna go to this this channel, the top of the channel, of which that's exactly what we did. And right now we've actually broken above it, and right now we actually be looking forward to actually taking some buys. So right now, with the way things are, let me just small a bit and try to understand where might be the target of this and what can we actually be looking forward to. Okay. Okay guys, so this might be your first target that you can actually be looking forward to. And if like it decides to continue going to the upside, it's gonna continue going up. Okay, this is gonna be the first target. Okay. So with the way things are right now, we're gonna be looking forward to actually taking some more buys, continuing with it, going to the upside. So this is what we're actually gonna be looking forward to. Okay. So here we're gonna be taking a buy. We're gonna be taking our buy there. And actually put our stop loss slightly below there. Put our stop loss slightly below there. And as well, guys, what you guys can actually be able to do as well, because right now I'm seeing like the market is in a close range. If like I go down to smaller time frames like the 1 hour time frame, I can see how the market is actually in a close range. Reason being, I'm actually saying that it's in a close range is because like as you guys can see here, the market is now actually created something like this. And as well here we have some sort of like a resistant area here, of which this is it. So guys, what we can actually do right now is that we can wait for the market to actually break above this area, and immediately after breaking above it, and then we're going to be taking some buys. It breaks above there, gonna be taking some buys, and then we're just gonna stop loss slightly below there, around 146.17. Okay. Then our risk reward ratio is gonna be how much? It's gonna be 1:4. Same thing as the GBPUSD. So let's go down to the order flow and try to understand what is it that actually has been happening. Okay. So with the order flow, what is that we saw JPY has been weak, hence we saw the market actually go into the upside all the way. We had minus 65,000 total, we had more sellers compared to the buyers, we had 9,000 sellers compared to 20,000 buyers. And then the total actually decreased now all the way to 20,000. From then, that means that JPY was actually sort of like gaining some strength. So right now, what we actually saw is the market actually increasing the total, going all the way to 75,000 from 65, and actually now surpassing that 75,000, going all the way to 104,000, 117,000, 117,000, and then now it started decreasing. So basically, it decreased from 117,000 to 77,000, and right now it is already like started increasing from 77,000 all the way to 95,000. So we have 124,000 sellers compared to 28,680 buyers. So overall, this actually tells us is that JPY is weak, so meaning that US dollar JPY is going to be a buy. So here it's going to be easy for us because like I've already mentioned how we actually analyzed it and what we're going to be actually criticizing in order for us to actually take this buy. And as well, guys, if like you guys can know like the flags, the patterns of the market, you guys can be able to see that here we actually have sort of like a pattern. Let me just choose a line instead. You guys can see that here we actually have sort of like a pattern here. Okay, we actually have a pattern there, meaning that the market, once it breaks above there, we're going to be taking some buys and continue with the buys going to the upside. Hope you guys actually enjoyed this friend analysis, and I hope I hope to see you guys on the next one. Keep on subscribe and like the channel and comment on the comment section and tell me if like there's anything that you'd want me to analyze for you guys in respect to the constitutional traders and what they actually do, and so that you must trade in line with the people who actually bring a lot of money into the market. This was Dollar, guys. See you guys on the next one.